Forget that.
Oh yeah, pinky ring, we're about to be deep. You told my Lambo that's drippy.
The soundtrack of your day.
Yeah, cheat, I could be your fantasy. I could tell you got beat energy.
This is Power 95, where music lives.
Always be sure you settle for more. Get up to 35% off Beacon's fully comprehensive vehicle insurance and still cover a whole lot more. Enjoy higher discounts and better coverage for any kind of vehicle, car, SUV, or pickup with free loss of use, windscreen cover, and special perils. To sign up, call us at 440-4447 or log on to beacon.co.tt and settle for more today.
2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 3 is 6.
Education multiplies their chances and places the world of opportunity in their hands. No matter where they are in the world, make sure they are prepared for their journey back to school with Western Union. School fees, books, room and board, whatever the reason. Knowledge, independence, opportunity. Western Union, moving money for better.
That's not what I really want, Hold on. Early morning. I know it's early, right? Like really early in the week, too early to start, but
Reminiscing about old time school thing when we were playing in choking. Just one look, she said I've been too small, but when she feel the choke, Elizabeth stand the ball. Small finger stroke hard.
we're in the room. Good morning. Good morning, Crystal. Good morning, Lana. Good morning, Julianne. Good morning, Linda. Good morning, Rita. Good morning, Michelle. Good morning, Lisa. Sanafina. Good morning, Deidre. Yes. I got a special guest today, totally unexpected. Just popped in the building, and we'll be linking with him in just a second. Hold on, but let me just remind you guys what we're talking about. Let me just remind you guys of the topic this morning.
Just one
Jesus word. Welcome to the ladies' room. What a way to start off this Monday. Cheese and bread. Y'all said your prayers already? Like y'all went down on knees and say thank you, Lord, and all of that for a new week before we start this madness this early Monday morning? Like y'all really woke up and chose violence this morning, right? Anyways, like I said, I got a special guest inside the ladies' room. So I'm gonna ask him the question that was posed to us, that was sent in to us. Put on your headphone. And when you put it on, you probably wonder why I'm playing the song I'm playing in the background, but I'll explain to you. You're hearing the song, right? Kate, I need you. You're taller than I thought. Why are you looking so tall? Hold on. You're probably wondering why I'm playing this. Listen, we got this thing called the ladies' room, right? And let me just get Kate to come check your mic. Not your mic, but the camera. You're on camera, okay? Here, Kate, come on, fix the camera. You're taller than I thought. Way taller. Yeah, so. You gotta go up more.
Small finger stroke hard. Ask Mona.
Up. Up a little more. Up a little more. No, down now. Down. You're too low now. Come over here, problem. All right. Up now. It's tilting down. Yeah. Got it. Right.
Which one of these mics are you using?
Okay, which mic is yours? Yeah. So turn it up. You could go up more. Bring up the mic. Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Everybody's a day. So, like I said, good morning, problem. How are you?
Good morning. How are you?
I am great. And it's funny that I called you problem because that's how I address the men. I always say good morning, ladies, on problems because
Wow.
because
Why we had to be problems though?
when are you guys never problems?
When are women never problems?
Well, I mean,
No, okay.
the
When
option
are
is
women never?
there to call us problems, but y'all don't. But
We-
y'all give more problems.
We just call all your headaches. Just a FYI.
So we're gonna walk with the. I think you gonna walk in your headache. I walk in with my problem this morning.
All
Let
right,
me-
good.
So before we find out what's going on with you and catch up, and then we're probably wondering why I walked into this studio and this lady's playing small pin.
That have nothing to do with me. Trust me. Small pin playing have nothing to do with problem child. Nothing.
We can ask you the question. Wait for it. So, guys, come on in the room quickly. All right, share the live. So every morning, Monday to Thursday, we have this room, ladies' room, and people were sending their situations, right? Whatever is going on in their lives, relationship, whatever.
Mhm.
And some sent in this to us. Let me read it what it says.
Mhm.
And then I want to hear an honest response from you, okay? So this person says, I'm more than curious that I need advice. I'm dating this guy a few months now. Very, very nice guy. And while talking, he told me that he doesn't consider himself to be lucky with women because they always cheat on him. I was confused because he's such a nice guy. We went on a date one night and we decided, we were going to give it a try just to see if we're compatible in the bedroom. Stay there, don't go yet. She said, well, let's just relate it to sharp pencil. But we ended up not having intercourse. We just fooled around a little bit, which was fun. Then he took me home. We have not revisited the whole sex situation since, and not from a lack of him trying. Now, we talk all the time, but we have not gone out since. We're both single, but do not exclusively date each other, as we are both looking for the right person to eventually end up in a long-term relationship with. So it's not an issue for either of us. I'm not that shallow. So the question she says are, do men really not know when they're smaller than average? And should she tell him that he's a bit on the very small side and that it may be the size of his let's just say shortcomings that may possibly be the reason why other women have cheated in the past? And she says, do you think a man's ego can take that kind of conversation?
So why is the question? All of that.
Asking three questions. Do men really not know when they're smaller than average? And should I tell him?
Let me do one at a time.
Okay, so that's one.
Men don't know because I didn't know I was bigger than average until I was told multiple times. So you wouldn't know because technically speaking, as a male, unless no, you have nothing to compare yourself to, so you don't know. If you understand what I'm saying, if you have the only banana in the village, you don't know whether your banana big or small because you don't know what the other farmer have because you're not seeing. So unless you're told, you wouldn't know. So we really don't know. But I bigger than average.
Disclaimer.
I just want you know. Not you, but I just wanted to be out there.
It's called the ladies' room. There are lots of ladies here right now.
Yeah.
So I want to know.
I've been told. In the past, because I'm a good guy now. Behaving myself.
You have a lot of disclaimers, eh? And they say when people come with disclaimers early o'clock, you have to take a second glance at that disclaimer.
Yeah.
So that was the first question.
That was the first question. So to answer the first question again, to reiterate, we don't really know.
I really don't know.
We don't know.
Y'all
How we
don't
gonna know?
watch,
You don't
like,
know because you don't have nothing to compare it to.
So in your head,
So in your head, yeah,
You're
you
up
see
there.
that, hey, when I hold, hey, you see you, hey, and then it's womp, womp, womp. You don't know.
a
You
few,
really don't know. You don't know.
a few moments later.
A few moments.
So should you? Okay. So the question now is, should she tell him? That is the problem.
It depends on the individual. Some guys have egos. You'll be able to tell if somebody have a huge ego, by
I can use huge in this conversation at no point in time.
average size ego.
Refrain from
Ego.
using big. Refrain from
depends.
using huge, big, and big.
It depends on the individual. You had another person. Some people, me, like, okay, let me take it away from size issues. into like say like body odor, I would want you to tell me.
Mhm.
You understand? If I had anything wrong that I could fix with myself, with my being, whether it's my breath, you know what I'm saying, my odor, my body odor, I would want somebody to tell me problem. Don't embarrass me and tell me, yo.
The wait
But
until we fall out.
call me to the side and say, yo, brethren, things wrong with the case. Let me fix it instead of having the whole world laughing at me. So it depends on the individual. Some people you just can't tell. Some people are gonna be like, you're trying to diss me. You're trying to diss me. You know what I'm saying? I would want to know. So it depends on the person. So you have to figure out who you could tell and who you can't tell.
But you see, that is the problem. We get into situations and we don't think that we should be able to speak freely. Why? If I'm dealing with you, I should be able to tell you whether large, medium, rare, whatever. I should be able to say that. But people seem to be men can be very sensitive.
But a lot of times it's not the size of the ship, it's the motion in the ocean. So you could have a tugboat, but if it's riding the waves the right way, it's a safe, nice, enjoyable journey.
You see why I play small pin, those Jokan?
You understand what I'm saying? So it depends on the person. If they have a tugboat where they can't navigate, it are people have big ship and can't navigate too.
Exactly my point.
You understand what I'm saying? So it all depends on the person who you're dealing with. You have to know who you can tell and who some people just had to leave them in.
You mean leave them in the ignorance?
Leave them in the ignorance and they just feel it. Them is who them think them is. But some people you could call to the side and say, partner, you have a tugboat, you have a canoe, and this is rough waters, so you have to learn how to paddle better. And that person will go and learn how to paddle and give you the sweetest ride of your life, journey of your life, right? And it has some people with a big oil tanker.
And makes no difference.
And it makes no difference because they don't know how to navigate.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about the navigation.
Mm-hmm. And that's what I said. It's when you're dealing, I mean, relationships are complex. I mean, and I always promote have conversations up front.
Mm-hmm.
Be open. If I can't talk to you, then I mean, you're the fittest person to have these conversations with. Now, if I can't talk to you, then it defeats the purpose. And you'd go tell your sister, and go tell your friend, go tell everybody but the person that you're dealing with. Now we're out in a we're out at a function, we're out somewhere, everybody looking at the man side eye, you know, and laughing at him and making fun of him. Instead of you telling him, you're telling everybody else. And you don't think that you should let him know that whether it's large, medium, or rare, whatever the case might be, it's just not working for you. And hey, because you know the part that jumped out at me is where she says he's a really nice guy.
Mm-hmm.
Now, why would you discard somebody who have all those nice attributes? Because in your mind, you know, you're not accustomed to small apparatus. You're not accustomed to small tools. You like dealing with big ones.
Maybe she's worried about hurting his feelings or whatever. But if he's a nice guy and he's, you know, I mean, somebody easy to communicate with, you just take a chance. Let him know. Like I always tell people, you can't be mad at the truth.
Exactly.
Whether the truth is good or bad, you just can't be mad at it. The truth is just the truth. You know,
no dressing, no nothing.
Yeah.
Just that. Because it did say he's a very, very, she stressed on the nice part, very, very nice guy.
If he's that nice of a guy and he have a canoe trying to navigate in the ocean, then just tell him, bro, you need to learn how to navigate a little bit better.
Okay.
Because you have a canoe.
Come back, I want to hear what your partner.
You have a canoe. You're not like problem child with an oil tanker. Yeah. A cruise ship. You have a canoe. So learn how to navigate and problem that could drive good.
Listen to you.
No, I'm just saying theoretically speaking. I'm just throwing it out there. I'm not speaking about me personally.
Listen to you.
I'm just theoretically speaking, you know, like yeah.
Listen, no, call the other one quick.
Is that what if?
Free is there and the other your partner and them. Let me hear them.
Oh,
call the door. Yes. It's a my conversation.
All coming, free, right? All coming, come.
Go up quick.
Come, free, come.
I have a question for you.
Hey, all come, fuck who we are. Ladies' room full. They want to know. Okay, they want to know. Hello? They can't hear me, but I don't know what to do. I try already. The live. They can't hear me. I don't know what to do. I don't know.
So probably Kate could do it for you. Probably you could come off and come on again or something.
Kate, come in, Kate.
Yeah, Wilt. Kate, put on the light too. They're a little bit dark.
Try to fix my life for me, please.
All right.
This is a very interesting discussion.
Come by come a little bit so pre. And I want to right. We have another headphone somewhere there.
Oh, you're about to put me on the spot.
So y'all are in the ladies' room, right? Pre, you know about the ladies' room. I don't need to tell you, right?
I know this one.
So let me see if I could give you a condensed version of the situation we have in the room this morning. So this person says, she says that she's dating a guy a few months now. Very, very nice guy. Very nice. Yeah? Can't complain at all. She says, and while talking, he told her that he doesn't consider himself to be lucky with women because they always cheat on him. She says she's confused because he's such a nice guy. So they went on a date one night, and she said they decided to give it a try just to see if they're compatible in the bedroom. And she said, just let's just say it was a very, very short pencil. And she says they ended up fooling around, you know, they didn't have any intercourse because just looking at it was like, you know, apart from laughing and, you know, she was like, no, we're not having it. She says they talk all the time, but, you know, they have not gone out since. And she has two questions. And one of them is, do men really know when they're smaller than average? And should she tell him that he's a bit on the very small side and maybe the size of his tool, instrument, apparatus?
That's the problem.
That might be the reason why women have cheated in the past. So she wants to know if she should tell him, because you know how men and their little egos can be. Should she let him know that probably might be the reason why women cheated on why she's not interested?
I don't see the problem why she can't tell him. I mean, no, for real. I mean, some men are blessed, some men are not. Some women are blessed, some women are not. You know, it's just what you have. I mean, and I think that's the source of the problem. Easily. That's the problem. Not problem. But I think that's the source of the problem there. I mean, let's be honest. You've been around, she tried. The man had so many different dates and nobody stayed around. You know, what's the problem? She's not the first, she probably the 21st. Or the 30th. No, but I understand. But I'm saying, I think the problem is clear that, and she could tell him, maybe that's the reason why.
How would you feel if a woman come up to you and say, Priya, I really like you about...
Well, a woman can't go and tell me that.
What if a woman tell you how serious we have shortcomings here?
Neither me. Then the problem is her, not me.
Wow.
The ocean is a bit much for the ship.
The ocean is for the ship.
The ocean might be a bit much for the ship.
Then the problem is the ocean because, you know, don't want to blow my trumpet, but, you know, I'm okay.
You know what? You're okay. You say you're okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
You're okay.
I'm not ghosting. I'm okay.
Wait. Okay, so next contestant number 3. My friend over here.
All right.
We need you to answer the question too.
Go,
bro. No. He coming too.
Come closer.
I find it behaving like Answer the question. As a man, how would you feel if a woman said that to you? And do you think she should tell him that is the problem?
Well, yeah, she should tell him, definitely.
How would you feel?
I find you afraid it might come close down and have shortcomings or something.
I feel embarrassed. I'll hurt. I gotta block her and delete her. That's it.
Why would you block and delete somebody for telling you the truth?
I'm embarrassed. I can't see her face.
But even if you block and delete, you still have your shortcomings. You still have your shortcomings, even if you block somebody else will probably tell you the same thing. So you're gonna block and delete everybody that tell you that, or you end up for yourself?
That energy over there.
Mr. Cameraman, don't feel you get away.
Come in.
Come in. Don't feel you get away.
It's the ladies' room. Every guy wants to be in the ladies' room.
Free. Right now, I want to know if you're on fisherman now. What is that ocean you're talking about this morning? So, all right. So how would you feel if a woman said that to you? Or should she tell him that there's an issue, he has some shortcomings?
She should tell him, but I think he's going to feel embarrassed.
But he's still going to have a shortcomings.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't want to know what is the problem, so you could probably find other ways to make it work?
You have to move to China, go some country. You have to go somewhere else that you're going to feel like a king.
Wow.
he can't stay local no more.
Somebody here is saying, well, women go to the Dominican Republic all the time. Why can't men go too? How you know about that if you claim you don't have problems? You see that they... Oh, okay.
It's on TikTok.
I love TikTok. I need to go. All right, are you ready for problem again?
Well, it's supposed to have a next question. It's only two
So
weeks.
no, there's the next question is hold on. Person on the line, hold on. Do you think a man's ego can take that kind? Do you think a man's ego can take that kind of information?
Well, being that I don't have to worry about ever hearing anything about being on the lesser side of things, I don't know. But it depends. I mean, it doesn't matter. It depends on what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could be something else, like I said earlier. It could be like, yo, brethren, you need to chew some gum. Or brethren, you need some lotion. As simple as your foot dry, you need some lotion or cream on your heel or your ankle. Some people just can't take that. You understand? But if you as a person are smart, you should put yourself in a situation where, listen, if anything wrong with me, please tell me. It will work out for the better for you in the long run. You understand?
Hold on, stick up in. Let me hear what this person's saying. Morning. Yeah. Hello? Okay, call back.
Call back. But to me, like I said, and I'm going to say this another 100 times, I don't have to worry about those issues.
No, I find you're really pushing that disclaimer hard.
I want them to know. You know, people that say them is big artists. It's big artists for different reasons. They have nothing to do with music.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning. Good morning.
Hey, let me hear you. Go through.
Yeah, so my thing is the woman can tell the man, right? But then in the conversation, say, here's what, let's work on it. Sometimes it could be a late bloomer, you understand? So as problem say, we could have a canoe, but at the end of the day, if you work on it, there might be a small canoe with a 2,450 behind it. You understand? So I think she could tell him, but you know, work on it, work with him.
That's what I'm telling you.
Thank you so very
much. You could have a canoe, but if you could navigate right with the canoe, the man with the big ship can't talk to you.
But the thing is, big ship or small ship, a lot of people don't even know what to do or how to use what they have. So it's not just...
And again, that is not me. I just want everybody to know the whole of Grenada. From Sutters to Grenville to St. John, everywhere. Shantimel, that is not problem, child. I want everybody to know.
It could be a late bloomer. The man say a late bloomer.
No. Let me tell you what he's trying to say. Let me tell you what he's trying to say. In terms of understanding, you could not understand the mechanics of how the thing work. You understand what I'm saying? You could have a big ship, small ship, but you learn late how to use it. Some people get a driver's license all when they're 40, and some people get when they're 16. So you understand later in life how to use what you have.
Good morning. Hello? I ain't hearing you. You're real low.
I find there's only fellas calling in. Because all the...
Call me back. Morning.
You have to give some volume on your thing. I am speaking in normal tone.
I'm hearing you. Go ahead.
Right. There are a number of problems. One, there is no tool that could operate according to the job. I was told by several ladies. But let me tell you first, men generally don't know if the big or the small. I grew up in a household with 4 brothers and a cousin. We were all around the same size until I went to a football dressing room where I used to play football, and I saw a fella with a little nook, and I asked him if that's all he had, and he cussed me. He told me what if I think he left some home. So I had no idea what the sizes were. I just based it on what I knew at my house. Another thing, if you are too small, you could be able to use it how you want. You're joking. It will be inadequate. I was told that by women about men. If you have never gotten one bigger, that one is adequate. If you have gotten a bigger one, they say there's no way adjusting to something that reaching halfway with the one you used to reach. That is what I've been told by women. Not of course, I don't know that I've been a man. So it is difficult. If you try to take a little pickaxe and cut down an oak tree, you are making jokes. You could be the best axeman in the universe. you are joking trying to cut down a 200-year-old oak tree. And the question of whether she should tell him or not, if she wanted to go further, but then when she tell him what happens, it wouldn't get any bigger. It wouldn't. And she sung like someone who have had a few, or maybe at least one.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right. Thank you much. I appreciate your comments. All right. Okay.
You could cut down a 200-year-old oak tree. You could cut it down. Well, it depends on your resilience and how much effort.
It will take a longer time, but
but
if you chip at it every day,
chip, you still getting cut down.
You must get through at some
so
point.
You can't say wasting your time. It depends on what you want to invest in that cutting down the tree.
If it's worth it, you're gonna put your back in it.
Yeah. I noticed pre run out the room. Tell pre where you're gone.
You run out. I find you run out fast, eh?
Yeah, all weekends. I guess your weekends still continuing, you know. This kind of music you're playing is early morning day.
Hold on, you're off the lane. Hold on, come back on track. Let me see what this person here is saying. Hold on.
Everybody's supposed to have a spanner. Everybody's supposed to know how to use the spanner. And if your spanner is small, it's small. What you gonna do? All you have to do is pay a lot more.
You feel like a hawk? Anyways, y'all discuss among yourselves. Let me come back on my problem business. So, problem, what you doing in Grenada on this Monday, April 4th?
I just feel like being in Grenada.
So you woke up and just chose Grenada?
I always choose Grenada.
Yes, you do.
Choose the Caribbean. Nice weather, nice everything, nice food, nice people see me on the street and saying, hey, problem. And I feel like I in Vinci, but I in Grenada. Not knowing people will know me. But truth be told, I'm on a cruise and they stopped in Grenada. And I say, the only place I really remember how to find is power. so I walk in and I say, yeah, everybody here know me, so at home.
All right.
Yes, sir.
So what you been up to? Listen, you realize be outside like Grenada, outside. We
Yeah.
mask, no nothing.
But here what going on, Here what going on. I come bearing gifts. What happened today? What's the big news that happened today?
We're not wearing no mask.
No more. Is that coincidental that is the day that I touched down? I bring that.
We are not there. How much weeks now they tell us that pre? About a month now.
They tell all you, but it happened today. It happened today. The day I land. Yeah.
So we outside like there's carnival.
You're welcome, Grenada. You're welcome. You're welcome very much. Yeah.
Come in. Watch him.
Yeah, I'm here for pre-day.
Watch him. But he know how to tip up
promote already. He started to promote already.
Listen to Wilt. All right, Wilt, come on the mic.
I am here for pre-day already.
No, you can leave the headphone on.
Well, can't come here and don't say, pre-day is on and he's one of the headline artists for pre-day.
Yeah. And I'm already I'm staying and I'm playing a
job.
So
you're signing your contract already?
Yeah, no, we move different. This is Wilt you're talking about here.
Guys.
And I just call my management and make management. And I tell them, listen, don't book nothing for the whole week because I'm playing a job.
He's staying for the Juve.
I'm staying and I'm playing.
Problem. Decide to stay for the Juve.
You bought Skinny here and you see what happened?
Yeah.
No,
after that,
you end up staying.
I was the calm before this start.
Right. Problem is for Juve in Grenada.
I go buy a piece of land in Grenville.
And guys, on a more serious note, we lost somebody who was like dear to the art form.
Yeah.
I can't stop talking about, blacks. I saw your post and, there was only one pre-day that blacks missed, right? Or did he ever miss any?
I feel like he was there for everyone.
Every pre-day.
Because we always,
here from
that little clash with Talpree and blacks.
We look forward to that.
And as an entertainer on the whole, blacks just bring a different energy, a different vibe. Lyrics, positive. The tunes, just go back. Listen, people have to understand or listen, blacks. Sometimes it's not all about the party and the vibe. Blacks is always, you have a message in the music. Always have a message in the music. Don't matter if you have to dance or jump or wave. Listen, there is a message. I got to big him up on that one. And, we miss a stalwart. We miss a true brother, true friend. His contribution to that farm, trust me, there's no one can, uphold or that
his
of
love
blacks.
for it is evident.
There's not another blacks.
Blacks is blacks.
Blacks is blacks.
There's not another blacks.
What would you say about your relationship with him, problem?
Blacks is a kind of man. Problem, he's the only man that has called me Dexter. I don't know why it is with Dexter. You're good. But you always call me Ice Blacks. But the thing is with blacks, what I remember the most is that you're always laughing.
Laugh.
You're always laughing. You're always laughing. Either you're laughing at him, with him.
You never
he
meet blacks.
making you laugh is always laughter.
You never meet blacks and don't laugh.
It's always laughter.
You have to laugh.
Yep.
You
always
must.
laughter. Always laughter. Always laughter. And he like to always challenge. I go sing one of your song. You go sing one of mine, and I mash him up in Toronto because he didn't think I could have sing Dusty, but I sing it in the crowd like crazy. And yeah, that's my memory of Blacks.
Yeah,
always
man.
a good guy. I actually,
Always laugh.
one year I went to Trinidad, we actually stayed on the same compound. And it's just like he always made sure I was good. Problem, yeah, right up there. Ting, 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 ting. And so on. Blacks, man, listen, it hit me hard. Good, brother. Good. Terrible loss for the art form.
You know, and the thing that amazed me was seeing so many young talents, you know, paying homage to him. Like, you know, he was so influential. I saw Ricardo Drew, I saw Voice, I saw Vaughn, look who reached. Jesus mercy. Watch outside.
Yeah, I see it already.
Watch who reached. Oh, Lord Father.
Jaiga, they want
Jaiga, you're live on camera. You're falling nicely. Problem, answer the statement. Let me ask you the question too, right? Gosh,
Me like how they feeling.
I feel like you're under pressure.
If we go to the previous question.
Go back to the previous question.
The ship thing, the size thing.
Yeah, we're going back to that.
You're on your own.
So, ladies and gentlemen, Jaiga is in the building.
Yo, what up?
This is the ladies' room. This is the ladies' room, and people send in the situation, scenarios, relationship, blah, blah, blah. Now, this young lady says she's been dating this guy for a few months. Very, very nice guy. And while talking, he told her that he doesn't consider himself to be lucky with women because they always cheat on him. He says he was confused because he's such a nice guy. Right. Very nice guy. So she says they went on a date one night and they decided they were going to give it a try just to see if they're compatible in the bedroom.
Give what? Oh, all right, okay.
In the bedroom.
Give that a try.
Yeah. So she said, well, let's just say it was a very, very short pencil.
Right.
But we ended up not having intercourse. We just fooled around a little bit, which was fun. Then he took me home. We have not revisited the sex situation since then. And not from a lack of him trying. It's just
not a lack of him trying. That she's not interested.
Yeah, because the short pencil it's not there for her. So she says she's not shallow, but she's got questions. And one of which is, do men really know when do men really not know when they're smaller than average? And question 2, should she tell him that he's a bit on the small side and that it may be the size of the tool that possibly be the reason why other women have cheated in the past? And the last question is, do you think a man's ego can take that kind of information?
Depending on if he's emotionally stable.
There were some disclaimers from pre and
no disclaimer. If a man is self-aware and understands self and comfortable with self and carries no sort of insecurities, he would know. And God is an amazing person and he created everybody for somebody. You understand what I'm saying? So maybe that young lady is not the young lady for him. So he has to be aware of that and go out there and ask God to continue helping along his journey to find someone that's compatible.
But he says he's been on a lot of them.
Because he have a canoe and she ocean big.
You understand? So that you have to remember the sea is a big place. There's the princess, there's smaller ships, there's bigger ships, but it's still the ocean. You understand? So maybe he has to find himself someone who has a small dock.
A stream.
You understand? The ocean is not for him. You need to get like Cora River.
a bathtub. A bathtub. Rain.
Come here for listen. But on a real though, a man need to understand, yes, it will affect a man's ego. It will affect a man's ego, as everybody knows. But once a man is self-aware and doesn't, have any insecurities, it's a conversation. As I always tell people, you have to get comfortable having uncomfortable conversations.
Exactly.
So if the woman truly cares for the guy, she should have the conversation. And if they can't be compatible there, just leave each other, move on, and he will in time. And just if you say he's a nice guy and he has all them characteristics,
she said not just nice, she said very, very nice.
Well, all right, he will find somebody, and then she then has to balance the scale. Is it that she willing to, because she could find their things to do in the new world? They could employ toys, they could do different things to please her in the relationship. If he has all the other characteristics and that's the only one, they could find things to help that. In this new world, her real things she could do. She could buy real things. She could get rose. She could get real things. She could buy bullets.
Listen,
she could buy this.
I wonder if y'all know that this rose bashing of the place.
It have a new rose in it. It have one attachment now.
Yeah, it had the rose and attachment.
How did y'all know this rose?
It's not
Do y'all feel threatened in any way, shape, or form?
You man, I real glad for the rose. I buying rose.
Y'all help use it.
I buying rose. I said, hey,
you man.
Rose is my friend.
Y'all
I want rose.
Y'all help use it.
What you mean? Y'all help rose. Y'all bring rose. Wait, what are you doing tonight? You want rose line, man?
It have a new one named Jack Hammer too.
I've not heard about that one, but I heard of rose.
Yeah.
I heard the rose. They can't make rose enough. Every time they put on a batch of rose, it sell out.
75 US plus tax and 95 with the attachment.
Oh wow.
$75 for a rose?
Yeah, but it worth it.
Oh, you know you want it.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
You hear the conversations.
No,
rose is the thing.
Rose is the
Trust me, rose is the thing.
I know you don't shine away from that. Man, when you can, you better learn about the rose.
So, Jaiga, I said that we were talking while you came in, we were talking about blacks, and I know you're somebody that was very, very, as a matter of fact, I was telling them, leading up to his passing, you posted almost every day saying a prayer for blacks, keeping him in his thoughts, and I saw you did a really nice tribute, and blacks was somebody who was near and dear to you. So, we were just paying a little homage to him and, sending some love to his family and whatever, and you're the perfect person to, to end this, your thoughts.
Well, as everybody know, he's a man who's been very passionate about the art form for many, many years. And everybody know how I feel about the art form. I see great is the art form. It's a perfect fit in that God created it in such a way where they magnetize that song. Mashup is going to be the greatest soca song.
I told them that mashup is like the world soca monarch.
It's going to be the world soca monarch for the whole of 2022.
Everything.
It's now magnetized. It's that song that you're just never going to stop playing. You're just never going to stop loving. It's going to go down in the history books as one of the greatest soca songs of all time. If I have anything to do with it, I have never, since before the passing and the passing, all through Carnival, well, what we had, which is we call it the Taste of Carnival, which was Karaili, was the bitterest carnival in life. So since that to now, I've always kept it in my set. It's something I can, I'm not the only person. Every selector I know across the world, every artist, everybody sings the song. So I said from now till the end of 2022, I think that's going to be the song that's going to be remembered forever.
We're outside, there's no mask, nothing right now.
I realize
you come with mask hanging. We know about that from today, all that out the door, no quarantine, no nothing, and Carnival 2022 is on. No taste, sure. no bit, no small slice. We outside.
I hear for sure. So we say all job outside come, you understand? As I just tell them, you understand, job though be, job though shower, we get in there in an hour. You understand? I dare. Me don't care what happen. I am there. Look for me. You understand?
So what you doing Grenada on this Monday?
No. We on the soca the seas.
You want the soca on the seas too?
So we duck in Grenada, so you can't come Grenada and not come pass through.
Of course.
That is a disrespect.
And you're gonna be here in the next 2 weeks as well.
Yeah, I'm here for Vaughan. I'm gonna say much love for Vaughan. So we back here for Vaughan and we back here on the 4th as well for Crave, for Boise. Everybody who have a thing, I back here for everybody.
You maybe like Tall Free, we had the lockdown. Tall Free came on. Tall Free say, listen, I'm begging all you, no matter what all you have. A little shop by the road, call me, I come in and sing.
I come in everything. I go in christening, I go in bar mitzvah, I go in barbecue, wherever it is all you have, and wherever it is, I do. I have no shame. You understand?
So, just talk about Vaughan. I mean, Vaughan was almost like Blacks was almost Vaughan's son. Their relationship was like.
If I'm being honest, Blacks, when I met Vaughan, Blacks is one of the people, when I was telling Blacks about Vaughan, he laughed. He's like, but I know that youth, man. And Vaughan broke record in Trinidad. Explain my platform when I do the concert series.
You gotta go?
When I do the concert series, he was the first ever person without a repertoire to do the series. And that was true. Blacks brought him into the set. Boy. And so that's
y'all gotta go?
So we had a bus out, right?
All right.
So we say
we're going on cook, we're going on Vendom.
You're going Vendom by
yeah, so
all
the link up. We're going Vendom. If anybody in the area, we're going on bus a pot on the only thing. And yeah. Don't afraid, all the pull up. That's how we just live.
Much love and blessings.
Yes, thanks so much, guys. Much love. Whew, talk about a different one this morning. We didn't plan this. Like I said, we just they just came off the cruiser on Soca of the Sea. Yeah, Soca of the Sea on the sea. It's docked. They docked here, so they're just passing through. Of course, they can't come Grenada and not come Power. Power is like second home. That's how comfortable they are. And they're gonna hit the kitchen. And they know what happens in our kitchen, right? They pull out premium, they pull out non-premium. This early morning, the whole building stink around. Whole Monday morning. Anyways, let me take this final call. Morning. Morning.
I enjoy the program.
Thanks much.
It's a good program.
Thanks so much.
That question with that guy with that bedroom with that little young lady. I don't know. That just him. He just natural.
You didn't make yourself. I'm sure if you make yourself, you don't do that.
Exactly. He had more. I don't condemn him. Because they don't say it's not the size of matter, It's the helmet that create the problem.
I hear you, Papa.
It's the helmet. So she can say that no.
She can't leave on the man because of that.
Exactly.
And because she says he's a very, very nice guy,
Exactly. So why should condemn that part?
These days, you're gonna get a nice guy. You have to work with what you have. You have to work with what you have. All right, man.
Have a nice day.
Have a good one.
Same to you.
All right. Let me play this last one.
Well, in a case like that, Panda have to turn into Suck Norris because 90% of ladies like to get a kiss.
Yeah, right. You have to remember you're on radio. You have to find other words, descriptive words that we could play on the radio. You tell the man he had to turn what Norris? Oh Jesus, be offense this early morning. Anyways, let me leave you all and go about my business and go and do the people work. Thank you so much, Beacon Insurance and Melvin, Western Union for making. I can't even play the rest because that one threw me off. I ain't trust the rest of that. I ain't trust the rest of that voice though. That voice don't look as though you put me in trouble this morning. Oh boy, I can't play it. I'm afraid. The way you start off, I have a feeling you'll end up bad. So let me leave that right there. And we'll be back tomorrow with more of your ladies' room. Thanks so much, everybody. Yeah, what a way to start off the week, boy. We off with a bang. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, all right? Yeah, the rose. Everybody's talking about that rose. They say if you don't have a rose, you ain't nothing. So y'all need to get a rose. I need somebody to organize a rose for me. Good morning, Sean. Good morning, Andrea. Andrea, you understand? We're trying to make the thing something radio friendly. The man put out a whole, you had to turn something. Lord, help me this Monday. It's too early in the week for that. I can't. I will see y'all tomorrow. I'm out.
Ladies Room comes to you compliments of Renwick and Thompson Limited, agents for Western Union and Beacon Insurance.
Isn't it great when your experience pays off? Finally, drivers 50 years